everybody, I'm Danny Werner, and today I'm going to be taking a look at this. It is the brand new fuzz pedal, the Dirty Boy Junior Fuzz from Warm Audio in collaboration with Dirty Boy. This is going to be the last video in the series of these three pedals that have just come out. They're brand new, and we're all very excited about them. So this one is the fuzz pedal that I'm looking at in particular today. This is based off the Dirty Boy Afro-FUZZ, which was a sort of vintage inspired fuzz pedal, which had a sort of six band frequency switch, if you want to call it that, which gives you kind of a cool little range of tones and fuzzes that you can go for. And it was a pretty awesome pedal. I do actually own one. It's behind me here. You know who else owned one? John Frusciante. He had it on his board for a bit, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, here's what Warm Audio have to say about this pedal. Delivering vintage-style fuzz tones with rich sustain, dynamic cleanup, harmonic saturation, and expanded tonal flexibility. Featuring volume fuzz and a 6-position frequency selector. Junior fuzz shapes everything from smooth overdrive tones to saturated vintage-inspired fuzz textures. And I would say they've hit the nail on the head with that, because the range of tones that you can get from this is pretty wide. And the one thing that I've been really impressed with on all of the Dirty Boy and Dirty Boy Junior stuff is just how well it responds to the volume knob on the guitar. And the cleanup is pretty incredible. I would put it against any other pedal on the market. You can get some really glorious clean sounds just from turning down the volume control. Okay, so here's the need to know specs. It is a vintage style fuzz designed for thick sustain, harmonic saturation, and dynamic cleanup. This is all stuff that I just covered a minute ago. It is the authentic Dirty Boy Afro-FUZZ circuit. So yes, it is, and it's pretty awesome. It gives premium analog circuitry featuring premium transistors, vintage voiced components. I'd put this in a vintage fuzz category, so it really does scratch that itch if that's what you're looking for. Designed for responsive interaction with guitar volume and pick attack. That's kind of what I said, and we'll cover that again. Wide gain range covering smooth overdrive all the way to saturated fuzz. And the pedal has a volume, fuzz, and a 6-position frequency selector controls. So without any further ado, now I've given you the rundown of it, let's go hear some tones. Alright, so let's hear some tones out of this thing. But first, here's my clean sound. I'm going into the clean channel of the Bogner Goldfinger behind me. And here it is. Okay, so let's dive into, first I'm just going to turn it on with the gain right around 9 o'clock. So it's just barely on. And for all of these initial sounds, I'm going to have the frequency switch on 3, which is kind of a good blend of, it adds just enough weight, but it's also kind of bright enough that it represents a good midway point of the pedal. And then we'll get to tweaking the frequency switch after we have sort of seen how much gain is on tap for things. But it's kind of a little tricky to show because sometimes it changes. The level of gain will change a little with which frequency setting we're on, but we'll try and do our best of showing you. Okay, so Here's the pedal on, gain at 9 o'clock, frequency at 3, and the volume is around unity. So it's just kind of starting to break up. I call it sort of light fuzz, heavy overdrive sort of thing. You can feel that the low end sort of starts to come up and it's kind of darker. All right, let's turn that gain up and see where things start to go. So I'm going to turn up to about noon. Now it starts to pick up a little. Okay, so now the gain is really starting to take off. It's getting very much fuzzy. It's nice fat fuzz. Let's turn the gain up even more to about 3 o'clock. So we're starting to get some sustain, and also the fun thing is when you turn down the volume, so we've got all that range just with the volume control. All right, let's turn it full blast on this setting before we start tweaking with the frequency switch. So this is full blast. Okay, so that is about the range of gain that we have on tap. So now let's turn it back to about midway when it was starting to take off, and we'll kind of see what these frequency selector switches do. So I'm gonna actually turn it a little more than halfway. We'll turn it to about somewhere between 1 and 2 o'clock. Let's go all the way over to the what I'm calling position 1. Some people might call position 6. They're not labeled, so it's kind of up in the air as to that. I'm calling this 1. This is the thinnest sound that we've got. So you kind of get that little sort of thin, squawky kind of fuzz, which is pretty cool. I kind of like that. And when you turn the gain up, it gets a little Brian May-esque too. It almost gets like a little octave thing that is starting to jump above there. Anyway, back to 2 o'clock. Now I'm going to go to position 2. So this one now you start to, it's still on the thinner side, but it gets a little bit fatter. As we gradually shift positions, you're going to feel the weight and the fatness come in a little more. So let's turn that gain up just a little. Just for reference, let's go back to position 3. I might have shifted the volume a little there. All right, let's go back. Turn the gain up. So if we want to go a little fatter again, now we go to position 4. We can really hear that low end start to come into focus now. Let's turn it up a little bit. And let's go to position 5, where we're going to hear a little more of that low end come in again. So it's getting a little fatter. And the last position, number 6. So let's turn the gain up a little. Kind of starts to do that little really spitty, fuzzy sort of thing. Now with that, because it's clipping so hard, it's almost as if the dynamics are really smashed, and it almost becomes like a synth, which I really love. and then it cleans up. Okay, anyway, so that is the 6-position switch, and lastly, the easiest one to explain is the volume control, or I think it's called level on here. Let's turn it all the way down. That was an easy one to test. When it's down, it's quiet. When it's up, it's loud. Okay, so I like to make music with these pedals because that is what we're supposed to do with them. They don't just sit in your closet as a collection. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Okay, so let's go hear what it sounds like. Bye-bye. So that is the Dirty Boy Jr. Fuzz pedal by Warm Audio in collaboration with Dirty Boy, based on the Afro-FUZZ from Dirty Boy. These are available now worldwide from your Warm Audio dealer, be that Guitar Center or Sweetwater or any of your local dealers. They're available there, and you can get them right now. These are retailing for, in the US, $169. In Europe, they're $189, including VAT. And in the UK, they're $169, including VAT. So be sure to go out and check them out, because I've been really impressed with it, and I've really enjoyed making these videos and demos of these pedals. So lastly, I just want to give a huge shout out to Danny Gomez at Dirty Boy and Ben at Warm Audio for getting in touch with me and having me be part of the launch of this pedal line. I've been really excited about doing it. I've really enjoyed it, and it means a lot to me that you guys would ask me. So thank you so much. So that is it. That is the Dirty Boy Jr. Fuzz. So stick around, because next time, who knows what video I'm going to do, but probably there may be some big boy, Dirty Boy pedals coming soon. I like demoing that stuff, and I've got a great relationship with the company. So maybe that, or maybe it'll be something else. Who knows? But until next time, thank you so much. I've been Danny Werner, and I'll see you. Bye-bye.